Hello and welcome to your morning announcements for today, Thursday, September 3rd, 2020. Here are all your important announcements for online learning today and going into next week. This is a big day because this is your last day where things are going to change starting at the beginning of next week quite a bit. And I'm going to be going over all of those ways as well as all of our assignments for the day. Let's get started. First, watch this video, which, if you're seeing me, you're already doing. Great job. Next, practice logging into Odysseyware with your Gmail code and password. Same code and password that you will use for almost any of the other applications, including getting on the Chromebook. This is extremely important because you will be getting onto Odysseyware and completing all of your assignments on Odysseyware every day starting next week, Tuesday, when we get back from Labor Day weekend. All of your assignments will be on there. If you want to refresh yourself on exactly how that works, please watch my How to Use Odysseyware tutorial video. Next, I want you to get back on Epic and read for 20 minutes. I have assigned you a book. It's called Splat the Cat. The next thing you're going to do is practice your math facts on Prodigy and Freckle for 20 minutes each for those two. The next thing is to create a final 5-finger summary using email, docs, or slides. So you can pick which way you want to send it to me. Remember the 5-finger summary for a fiction story: somebody wanted, but, so, then. Next, you're going to practice 20 minutes on Typing Club, getting some of those typing skills honed in as we continue to go on online learning. Okay, now this is where the big announcement from yesterday comes into play. Remember, if you are an East student, your main teacher will remain me, Mr. Farrell. If you are a West student, now you have a new teacher that is also going to be helping you, contacting you, getting into the Zoom room with you, and etc. And this is Mrs. McKeeby. So, what we're going to do today is, for your question of the day, you are going to practice by sending it to, if you are an East student, Mr. Farrell. If you are a West student today, send it to Mrs. McKeeby. Same thing goes for our Zoom rooms. We now, if you notice, have 2 Zoom rooms. If you're an East student, join the East Zoom room. If you're a West student, join the West Zoom room. You can do this for East at 1 p.m., for West at 1:30 p.m. All of your times are going to stay the same for your Zoom groups that will start next week. However, if you are a West student, you will jump on the West Zoom room. If you are an East student, you will jump on the East Zoom room at those times. Your teams will remain the same. I want to go over everything that is going to stay the same as we add on Mrs. McKeeby onto our 3rd grade online learning team. Many of the things will be the same. For example, Odysseyware. You will have the same login and password, and your screen will look the same. The video channel. We are going to continue to use my video channel for instructional videos, and I will continue to be putting new videos on it which you can watch, including morning announcements. Zoom will stay the same, except for the slight change that there are 2 rooms now on Zoom. All of your Google apps and Google passwords and Google Gmail will remain the same. Now, instead of emailing me, you should email Mrs. McKeeby. We are working on getting a second Google Classroom for Mrs. McKeeby, but for right now, Google Classroom will remain the same. Your Epic and Raz Kids accounts for now will remain the same. All of your extra learning apps, including Classcraft, Prodigy, Freckle, and SumDog, will all remain the same. The only differences that should affect you for this change are: 1, which Zoom room you join when you are getting on your Zoom meeting, and 2, which teacher you're emailing with question of the day and any need of help or questions. This will allow more students to have more time and more attention from each teacher. I'm hoping that this is going to be an awesome switch for everyone. I did hear a question, will you still be able to talk to me, Mr. Farrell, if you are a West student? The answer is yes. You will still be using my Clever page, you will still be using all of my apps, and you can still watch all of my videos. And you can still feel free to ask me questions throughout the year if you need anything. All right, students, I hope you have an awesome day. And remember, next week, Tuesday, you are going to be starting on Odysseyware full time. These assignments may take a while, but it is important to note, do not go ahead on those assignments. Only do the assignments that are assigned for that particular day. Also, remember, tomorrow, Friday, September 4th, our district is closed, so you have the day off. Same with Monday, Labor Day, at the end of the weekend. Those 2 days, the district is closed, so you do not need to get on and do any online learning because we're closed for our 4-day weekend for Labor Day. So, if you have any questions about any of those things, feel free to continue emailing me. I'm sure we will have some, and I will be here to help you through this process. Thank you.